Thank you, everyone here, for being awake and for supporting active democracy. Thank you, Jewel and Voting Matters, fellow candidates, and everyone in the room. As a senator, I'm free to speak the truth and advance policies that meet the needs of the Australian people. After 7 years listening across Queensland and Australia, and with parliamentary experience and resources, One Nation developed a suite of policies that will get young people into their own home, that will reduce the cost of groceries, petrol, electricity, insurance, housing and travel, and that will restore abundance and opportunity to all Australians. Question: who knows best how to spend your money? Bureaucrats or you? Thank you. One Nation believes you do. One Nation policy has 4 connected platforms, putting $40 billion of your money back in your pockets every year through saving $90 billion of federal waste and duplication, investing $20 billion annually in infrastructure to increase Australia's productive capacity, putting more money in your children's future pockets, and paying down $30 billion extra a year off record Liberal Labor debt. All our policies are costed. Firstly, putting more money back in your pockets. Income splitting via joint tax return filing for families with a dependent child, putting $9,500 back into the pockets of families of breadwinners on the average income. Halving petrol and diesel excise tax, cutting fuel prices 26 cents a litre. Cutting electricity bills 20% immediately, and over 3 years, 50% with new coal-fired power stations. Abolish the alcohol excise tax on beer and spirits served in hospitality venues to revive the hospitality industry and community social events. Cutting fuel and electricity prices reduces every business's input costs, leading to higher productivity and lower inflation. Cutting the CPI, lowering interest rates and reducing house loan payments, and reducing grocery prices and food prices. We will allow pensioners to earn more without penalty, raise self-funded retirees' tax thresholds so people who've worked hard all their lives can earn up to $35,000 without penalty. Remove GST from insurance, general and rural. Fund the ACCC to investigate illegal behaviour from Coles and Woolies, from insurance companies and airlines. Increase Medicare rebate $3 billion a year to promote bulk billing and crack down on Medicare and PBS fraud. Both major parties and 3 minor parties have adopted some of our policies already. Secondly, spending reform, shrinking government to fit the Constitution, eliminating $90 billion of waste and duplication. We will shut the Department of Climate Change and Energy and related agencies, programs, schemes, regulations, rules, saving more than $30 billion in waste, plus increasing economic efficiency. We will end UN net zero, withdraw from the UN Paris Agreement, tax gas exports to force the world's biggest tax evaders to pay $13 billion in tax a year to Australia, eliminate federal departments that are duplicating state responsibilities, eliminate waste across the Aboriginal industry, saving $15 billion a year, replace the parasites, the activists, the consultants, the lawyers, the academics, the bureaucrats with direct community grants and real jobs for real care on the ground. Return the NDIS to providing reasonable and necessary support, saving $20 billion a year in rorting and waste. Abolish the federal education and housing departments. Abolish the TGA and withdraw from the UN and the UN World Health Organization. These are long-standing commitments from One Nation, long-standing. We will continue pursuing COVID fraud to get compensation for lockdowns, restrictions and vax injuries. We will get treatment for vax injured, stop the shots, restore personal and medical freedoms. We will address the housing catastrophe, working on demand, supply, building prices and inflation to reduce mortgage payments and rents. We will start by deporting 75,000 illegal migrants. One Nation will shrink the federal government to fit the Constitution, grow Australia's productive capacity to create wealth and abundance for all, reduce debt to lower budget interest payments, and take wasted money from government to put more money back in your pockets. One Nation values a social security safety net that helps those who can't help themselves, and a government that uses its power for good, not evil. We will protect Australians from rapacious global corporations. For this to happen, we need only one thing: your #1 vote. Thank you.